So he looked at me and asked me, my living situation. I told him I was homeless. I told him I grew up in group homes and foster homes, and I just wanted a new start. I didn't have nothing. He was very understanding. He was a Hispanic man. He was very kind to me. He said that I looked underweight. So he bought me something to eat that day. He took me to Subway and stuffed me. And then said, meet me back here tomorrow morning so I can take you down to MEPS. And I was like, well, what's MEPS? He said, that's the Military Missions and Processing Station. I filled out some paperwork there, gave him all my stuff, and I need to go get weighed. I need to take my ass fabs. What did all that stuff at? So I felt good. I'm like, this is gonna be a good start in my life. I'm gonna change. I can rearrange the cards that I was dealt. I went to bed with a full belly for the first time in so long. Of course, I was still sleeping on the streets, but I was full. And I laid there and, and for the first time, I was feeling a little bit excited about my future. I got up early the next morning, but when you're on the streets, you get up early anyway. You get up at the crack of dawn, because that's when the whole world starts moving and shaking around you, and you don't want to be caught sleeping somewhere you're not supposed to. So I went to the drop-in center. I washed up all the hot spots real quick, man. I was excited. I had a bus card. The drop-in center, they give you a monthly bus card for free. So I took the bus to the military recruiter's office, man, and my recruiter was there. I was happy. I was excited, man. He shook my hand. I'm like, I'm ready to go. I was so excited about this next chapter in my life. I was going to be somebody. I was going to be a soldier. I was not going to be Jesse, the biracial bum. I was not going to be this fucking trauma-filled nobody anymore. I was going to earn something in my life, and I was happy about it. So he took me down to MEPS. And MEPS, it was weird. The first time I went there, I did the ASVAB, and I scored high. I could get any job I wanted. And of course, I wanted a higher paying job. I wanted to set myself up. But the jobs that I wanted, there was an obstacle in my way. I had a GED. And back then, I'm not sure if it changed or not. Back then, for certain jobs, you need at least a high school diploma. So that recruiter knew of an alternative school that can get me into where I could turn my GED in, get a few credits, and have a high school diploma. So I did that, man. I was driven. Like, I'm going to change my life. I went to the alternative school. Within 2 weeks, I was able to turn my GED in for a high school diploma.